Between 2003 and 2009, 1,560 gigatons of water was lost from melted glaciers. The glaciers in the eastern and central Himalayas could be completely gone by 2035. With glaciers melting, we are losing fresh water, habitats for animals, and beautiful landscapes. Lots of animals live in cold climates and cannot survive in warm weather. They rely on glaciers as a water source and a home. With glaciers disappearing, some animal species, like polar bears, walruses, seals, beluga whales, narwhals, and Arctic penguins, are in danger. Some tourists come to Canada and the United States just to see, hike, and ski on glaciers. When tourists come to Canada, we earn a profit. If all these glaciers melt, we'll lose a bunch of our tourists who are coming to see these frozen mountains, which means we'll lose an income that is helping Canada. 3% of the world's water is fresh. About 68.7% of that is frozen in ice, in the form of ice sheets, glaciers, ice, and snow. About 30.1% is groundwater, leaving about 1.2% of Earth's fresh water available on the surface to drink. If the glaciers continue to melt, losing fresh water, there will come a day when places run out of water. Cape Town has had a few warnings. What if that was Calgary? Between 1992 and 2013, the sea levels have risen 2.2 inches. 2.2 inches might not seem like a lot to people living at high elevations like us here in Calgary, but it's huge to people who live in coastal areas. Some of those coastal elevations are only a few meters or centimeters. Tokyo, New York, Mumbai, and Shanghai are some of the world's largest cities with some of the largest populations. In Shanghai, there's 24.18 million. That's about 6 Albertas in population. All of these places are coastal, which means they're at risk of being flooded with the sea levels rising. If the sea levels rose 2 feet, which they're predicting will happen by 2100, it could be trillions of dollars to repair or place people in different areas. If the sea levels rose 10 meters, it would displace 630 million. That's about 10% of the world's population. If all the ice melted in the world, the sea levels would rise about 70 meters. This would change the look of our world significantly. It would flood most of the United States' eastern seaboard, lots of the west coast, the entire state of Florida, lots of northern China, and areas of Asia, including Bangladesh. Even if it is impossible to lose all of our ice and snow, we'll still lose some, and the sea levels will rise. How are we going to fit the millions of people who lost their homes living by the ocean on the remaining land that already has people? Who is going to pay for these repairs? How are we going to feed people if we lost some of our farmland? It just doesn't seem possible to fix once it happens. This is why we need to reduce the amount of fossil fuels we are using by using renewable types of energy. This will reduce the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere heating our planet, which will hopefully slow down planet Earth from warming.